Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. In our uh, previous video in which we um, uh, showed you how to use the class module and uh, do the editing of the existing purchase order in which all the details are being pulled right from the PO detail sheets. And you remember purchase order number 14, in which we managed to pick all the information directly from the PO detail, right? So, so one thing we observed that as soon as we did it, it worked well, but it left something to do for us, because for the all the subsequent here, it is because of incorporation of shifting of. Previously it was appearing from here, now we moved it to the right column. That's right. But what happened that once we load the form and it shows this thing uh, already. So it should not be showing it. It should be clearing it, right? So, so let's guess what is happening. Why it is our previous this is not wiped off. It is not removed, and it is appearing in here while initializing this form, right? So the initialize event has to be corrected. So let's go directly to the initialize event of the, so we go to we go to the Alt F11, yeah, and we go to the purchase order. In the purchase order, we go straight to the user form initialize, and here we are we go straight away where we are clearing all the things in the list box, right? So you go on, yeah, this is the where it is clearing all these information and 7 information. So now we have to include one more thing. So that is the 8th column of this has to be. So all we need to do is make it 8, and we we put a breakpoint so that we see that it is happening. Okay. Okay. We have made the correction and we put the breakpoint. Let's see it is working or not. Right. As you see, these received are written in here, and that is causing this to be displayed. So all these are blank, but these are not blank. Now the object number 8, column 8, is going to be removed. Let's press F8 here. You will see it has remove this first entry, and this is how it is going to do it for all these entries. You see, it is remove the second one. Now it is removing the third one, right? Let's play it. Yeah, it has removed all. It will remove everything, and this is going to show you the form in the right manner. Let's click here. Right. So the you have uh, cleared these things, which was actually the effects of an edit procedure in which we edited purchase order, right? That brings the right information from directly from the purchase order detail sheet. Now we close it. Now we reload it, and this time you would see that the received remarks are clear, right? So this is one thing we have done it. One another thing is the taxation. Let's go to the 14. 14, right? Purchase order number 14, and it has the tax amount. We'll calculate it. And in the tax, we have this is summed up in here, right? And if we double click in here, so you will see it is going to show you the detail of these 58, the $25 here, 25 these that become 50, and it has passed the for balancing and just so that it totals remains in here. Okay, so this is making it self-balancing, right? So that the notes are inconsistent, means they are consistent with the figure what you have in here. Whereas the shipment fees you may vary, and you can double click on here. So this is going to show you if the note is already available, it is going to display it. So these $200 are like this, $150 here, and $50 are like this, and this and that. Okay, so you can do this. Okay, so one more thing we can do that since we have incorporated the text here, so there is no point of making it editable if you make a change in the text, because now the texts are actually the total of this form, and it should be like this. And there should not be a chance that the user given the opportunity to make the changes in the text. So we have to restrict this changing, right? So one way of restricting is that we disable it. If we disable it, then we won't be able to double click on it, right? So we have to validate it on every chain that it remains equal to the totals of this form, this column, right? And if anything else is written, so immediately the system should stop it from happening, any change in it. Okay. So let's see what happens if we disable the tax, right? What would happen? Let's say we go to the form and we go straight away to the payment tab. In the tax, we go to the property of the cell and we make it disabled. Instead of true, we make it false. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, if you click on it, that's right. Fair enough. Now we are going to see the 14 number. Okay, it lists down in here as well, 29, 28, that's right. And it disables it, but it is still shows you the total price. Okay, so display you cannot make any change in here, and the text note is here, right? If you double click on here, even your double click is not going to work, right? This double click is going to work because this is editable and it is shown in there. Yeah, and this is also editable and the details are shown. But disabling this will lose your functionality to display the text. So I wanted to show you this is the difference between enabling and disabling of the share. So if you have the some functionality of double click, and here you want it, so you have to enable them to make the use of this functionality, right? So this is always better to enable it, right? So let's go back and enable it again, right? We go to the purchase order, we go to this, we click on here, this is the and we make it true. So that's it. No need to write any fixation in the code. All you have rectified it, and it will start working. It will work as expected. Okay, so let's go to the 14. Enter. Yeah, and now you can double click on it to see the details. Right? So this will tell you. Yes, you can, on the change event, you can say that make sure that it is not changed by the user. So that is the event, the tax change event or update event. Before update, it verifies that the total of the taxes, the total of this tax is not different what is appearing here. As soon as it is, so it forces it to be equal to what is available in here. Okay, so this can be done. This we will show you in our next video. Thank you very much for joining, and I look forward to your continued support to my channel. Thank you very much.